Has announced their late-stage COVID-19 vaccine study. The trial is with biotech company Moderna, who says this experimental vaccine is 94.5% effective in preventing the disease. But what does that mean for Arkansans? Tonight we're learning more about this clinical trial. Alexis Wainwright joining us now live, speaking with the doctor at Baptist Health about this. What did you find out, Alexis?
Well, Bob, when you hear about vaccines, a lot of questions come to mind, like will this help in the pandemic? Who exactly is on trial? And when will we be able to see the vaccine for ourselves? Well, tonight I spoke with a local doctor about this who's been watching the clinical trial unfold here in Little Rock to get some answers to some of those lingering questions. As the United States takes on a devastating explosion of coronavirus cases,
I think it would be a big game changer. If in fact most people were vaccinated, I think it would go a long way to ending the pandemic.
Massachusetts-based company Moderna reported promising preliminary results from its COVID-19 vaccine trial. And out of the 90 sites for the trial across the country, Baptist Health in Little Rock is one.
If they qualified based on their medical history, they would receive the vaccination. So half the people received the vaccination and half received the placebo.
Dr. Richard G. Pellegrino says during their trial, based on the first 95 people who had COVID-19, 90 of them were in the placebo group, meaning they didn't get the vaccine, and 5 were in the vaccine group.
It's a 94.5% effectiveness rate. You're much less likely to get COVID if you got the vaccine. So that was the whole point.
Dr. Pellegrino says this was all done on a very short timeline. They started in August.
Research is a very difficult and persnickety business. Everything has to be exactly right. And so it was difficult to get, took quite an effort to get all this accomplished.
Although this offers hope during the pandemic, Moderna released only early data from their trial. There's still more work to be done before they'll know if the vaccine is really safe and effective.
The trial is not over. The results are preliminary. They are terrific. I mean, they're very, very positive, but they're based on a small number of people.
Pellegrino says they will continue to follow people who participated in the trial for 2 years for safety reasons. He says he understands people have reservations about getting the vaccine, but
I think the data is objective and it works, and I certainly would take it. But you know, I understand that people have reservations, and I think you just have to follow your own mind.
And even when or if this vaccine does get the green light from the FDA, it will take a while for it to reach widespread distribution. Now, meanwhile, officials say that first the vaccine would go to healthcare workers and then it would go to the vulnerable community. Now, they are asking for more volunteers with the next trial. For more information on that, you can log onto our website. That's krk.com. Reporting live tonight in Little Rock, Alexis Wainwright, KRK 4 News. Back to you guys.
Alexis, thanks for